This here is a new kind of thing that's just kind of hit. It's mostly a Freyord aggro with a splash of Noxus in there for Culling Strike. It's referred to as Overwhelm aggro. If you noticed, basically a majority of these units have Overwhelm, and it's kind of beefy. So the goal is to beat your opponent in their face. Now that sounds kind of mean, but remember, it's their face and not yours, so you can definitely do that. Let's talk about the champions. We have Sejuani, who is a 6-mana 5/6 with Overwhelm. Now, Overwhelm means excess damage I deal to a blocker is dealt to the enemy nexus. So it's kind of like Trample in Magic. All right? With that being said, look at that. Their deck construction, I would love to see that change. It is very frustrating for me. That's one thing I really enjoyed about Magic the Gathering Arena was a little toggle button where you can click up to add more to the deck, and on the other side minus to minus them. Anywho, just a little constructive feedback to Rito. All right, so when they level up, they become a 6/7, and they get a really powerful ability. On either play, they give an enemy Frostbite. So they set a unit's power to 0, and it can be changed after, and vulnerable, which means you can force this unit to block one of your units. All right, with that being said, when they're leveled, each round, the first time you damage the enemy nexus, it frostbites all enemies. It's very, very strong. The other champion is Tryndamere. They're an 8-mana 8/4 with Overwhelm. If they would die, they level up instead and turn into a 9/9 with Overwhelm and Fearsome. So you have to obliterate Tryndamere or silence them and kill them. And it's very tempo negative to do the second thing. You could just play Obliterate, and that kind of gets rid of Tryndamere, but only if you're playing Targon. With that being said, the deck has a lot of like little cantripy pump spells like Battle Fury. It runs 3 Battle Furies, which is an 8-mana burst spell that grants an ally +8/+4. We also play Troll Chance. The only card here we're playing is Culling Strike, and I'm assuming that's to deal with Draven's discard aggro, Ezreal, just stuff that you can't really interact with normally, because this deck doesn't really have a goal of interaction. What they want to do is get units on the ground, buff them up really strong through passive effects like Omen Hawks, buff the top 2 cards of your deck by +1/+1. I can't ever pronounce this, and GGF is a little nerd who constantly corrects me. Avarosan Outriders. So this has Allegiance, which means if you summon this, it gets its Allegiance bonus if the top card of your deck matches its region. That's why we're only playing 3 Noxus cards. And the top ally in your deck gets +3/+3 and Overwhelm. A really cool combo that you could do, right, is if you play Avarosan Trapper, they're a 3/3 for 3. When they're summoned, they shuffle an Enraged Yeti into the top 3 cards of your deck, right? You could play this out on turn 3, and if you don't draw the Yeti immediately, you can play Avarosan Outriders, which will buff the Yeti to being a 1-mana 8/8 with Overwhelm. It's pretty sweet. All right, so we got a Demacia. We have a Demacia Noxus deck with Darius, Garen, and Katarina. So there's clearly some shenanigans here. The 1-drop. Every time. Thank you for the biddies.
These old eyes.
My hand is full of chunky stuff, and we don't want that.
Approaching the battlefront.
So if they want to make me block, I'm okay with that. I think I wait.
My shield is yours.
Oh, now we're gonna Culling Strike that. I don't want to give a freebie here. That's not good tempo for me. I lose. I'm not mana efficient this turn, but I get to bank 1 mana. I would have loved to play this Trapper, but them having 3 units on board would be very frustrating for me. So you can take that. So they must be playing elites.
Took the bait.
This way, next turn, I'll be able to play the Yeti if I draw it right away and hold up mana for, and if I don't, I could play the Outriders and still hold up Culling Strike. I'm gonna just pass instead of attack because they clearly have some sort of defensive thing. Yeah, so.
Many tribes, one Freljord.
That's fine by me. Yeah.
Protect and strike.
Who goes there? Intruders!
I want to see what they
Stay
have.
back!
If they have a riposte here, I'd rather them use it now. Right? Am I getting Cyberpunk? Yeah, people asked me to stream it, so I'll stream it. 6/6/3 mana card. That's pretty good value. Hey, look at my Yeti for 1 mana. Pretty nice.
Hot on the trail.
So we're gonna open up on attacks. We want to just Battle Fury? I don't think we do.
Demacian steel protects me.
If I didn't forge it, you won't want it.
I actually don't like this card living because it's going to grant a lot of passive value to my opponent having a bunch of elites.
Gotcha.
All right, I'm going to just play this card out now and see what they do.
You're covered.
3/2 with no positive upside. That's good for me.
I have my orders. The stories were true.
Hey, here's another Yeti. Yeti, Yeti, Yeti. Yeti. So this is the part of the game where we're going to turn it around right quick. Are you ready? Aye, Captain.
Hot on the
Right.
trail.
We're keeping our Battle Fury up to see what they
Shield
do.
up.
If they don't block, I'm just
Step
good.
away, coward.
I think I just want to trade here because they could be playing Judgment and pushing 10 damage is just good for me, especially since I have this and this on the next turn. So, like, we're really far ahead. I don't think you'll be allowed to stream character creation because, you know, no, they have a streamer mode.
To the field.
I smell a fight.
Your 2/2 is cool. Say hello to my 8/4 that can't die. Yeah, we just kind of went bigger than what they were doing. Like putting up clips of other things is now a mainstream activity. So it's just wild that, you know, copyright laws are what they are. I'm gonna actually keep this whole hand. Culling Strike is really good with dealing with Soraka and Braum. Culling Strike kills a unit at fast speed with 3 or less power. Both of their units would have that. We have to pay attention instead of just looking at Discords and chat to monitor everything because our timer matters. We clearly play out the 3-2 here.
I'll spot him.
Now, we could push an extra 3 damage with this Timely Tavern Keeper,
Avarosa's name.
but I'm going to attack full force, and the reason for this is when you're far ahead and you can push like 3 or 4 damage, you should probably, in that case, do that. And also, if they want to pass here, right, they have 6 mana. I'm burning 6 of their mana while I'm banking 3. I went out on that exchange tempo-wise.
Is it the boosters? Who knows? Nothing escapes my watch. First we fight. We should be friends.
We're gonna actually kill their Braum. They only have 3 mana, so they can't play Bastion here. So I think maybe it was better to play Kindly Tavern Keeper so I could push an extra damage, but we're kind of far enough ahead.
The homestead.
And if they pass again, we just pass back.
This'll take the chill off.
How dare you?
Leave your backs at the door.
How dare you have healing? Danny Frost. You're supposed to die. I did say I'm sorry for not being around a lot, but I'm feeling much better. You're fine. It's like 2020 in the year of COVID.
So many tinies.
So my question is, how do I feel about...
They brave or stupid.
I've carved meat bigger than you.
I have a backup here. Do I want to just do this? If they have a frostbite, I still keep this as an 11-1. My wife is fixing my camera.
Crunch. No more spares.
Okay, hear me out. Why are you playing Avalanche in it? Sure.
Village.
Come back next time.
I didn't play around Avalanche. That's on me.
You own
Wild Style. That was not a card that was going to be on my radar. They were going to play that anyway, so I think I won out on that exchange. You want an Ancient Yeti in the first turn or two because it's...
Ride onward.
This is like -5 damage and it puts our Sejuani up. Okay. That sucks. But I think I'd rather them have that than any... Wow. I mean, that's still okay for us, right?
Our mountain grows are full of dangers, but I know them all.
Actually, I'm gonna probably just get rid of this with Culling Strike. The reason why is I don't want them to heal. So we're gonna actually play out most of our hand here because we have a lot of Overwhelm units, so their healing does nothing. They could be playing Hush. Hush is not good for us, but whatever.
Tell the one about your core again.
It's a big responsibility to shepherd stock.
So yeah, let's do this. And we have enough for both Sejuani's Fury of the North and Troll Chant. So they're not gonna come out of this good.
You are safe with
That's the greediest play. Because I'm just gonna sedge it now. Am I? No, they're still dead. They need to block with everything. They can't just do this what they're thinking to do.
Let's talk about your tab.
Still dead.
Face me, coward.
If they pass, I just pass back. Yeah. What do we got? Oh, okay. So they're out of mana. I think I want to kill their Braum just to assert my dominance, but also asserting my dominance and playing cards from Freljord for my quest. There's no Exactsies! We skillfully have our Ancient Yeti in our opening hand. My wife likes to correct me on what I should put in our title and not.
Raise your weapon, Sunwind.
Wait, no, I shouldn't attack. I almost spaced out. How about that? You want a bigger thing?
Devotion to battle.
Actually get to bank a mana this way. Yeah, there's no reason to attack. Cheers. I'm gonna pass and see what they do. We're kind of in a stall here.
Warm hearts and hot
I think I'll just play this out because I'm gonna have mana to play both of these units next turn, and I'm okay with that. I'm not drawing my stuff, and I'm sad about it. Hey, Magnum, how are you doing? Good to see you. Haven't seen you in a bit. Glad you're alive and well. I like their board. They're playing with the Noxus board. They're on brand. I'm playing for the holidays. I know. I'm Jewish, and it's kind of weird, but here we are with the Christmas shit.
I stand for Noxus!
So if I play this Ancient Yeti, I think that's still a good exchange for me, so I think I will. This is a 4-mana 5/5.
Blood glory!
Actually, let's just
talk
trade
about your
these,
tab.
right? I think my deck goes bigger than theirs. They dealt 1 damage on that. And then this is just going to be, like, brutal. Yeah, I think we actually play the Ruthless Raider. Happy birthday, Magnum. Can we get Magnum
They
some
don't break,
birthday bucks?
they'll burn. Make the Empire proud.
You can see the Demacian border from
This
here.
is so good because it has Overwhelm and Tough.
Leave nothing standing.
Block me, mama.
Your path ends here.
Aww. It's cute that you think that's gonna work. No. Granted, their battle trick got to draw them a card, but ours preserved this, so I'm kind of okay with that. Hey, look, a 4/4 with Overwhelm. If only I had 8 mana, right?
Time for the main event. United, nothing can stop us.
Yeah, if they attack with Draven, I'm just literally gonna block with this.
Let's do this.
All right, thank you for the card draw.
Transgressions. Look out for Reavers.
Actually, factually, what do I want to do here? Block
Who goes there?
you. Block you. Block you. Block you. We get to keep 2 armor things and draw a card. Do I care about
Ready the
3
torches.
damage? I don't think I care about 3 damage. Yeah, I might be able to, like, punk them out by attacking next turn with everything. So I think I keep this bird alive. They only have 1 mana, so they don't have a combat trick here.
Time for the moneymakers.
That's fine. I mean, that's why I kept this on the back pedal. Oh! Oh, an 8/8. No problem. Got it. Num num num. It's getting chilly in here, huh?
To die by.
Fuse is lit!
Ride onward.
Getting chilly up in here. I probably should have attacked the trainer, but I'm being a little troll here. Am I excited for the new card? You bet I am, Cool Toad. I think I have a guess on which champions are going to be released too.
Got something for him!
So if they have
work.
Fervor and I lose my Sedge, I'm kind of okay with that. But I also have Battle Fury, so there's really little they can do. You want to get into Runeterra? It's
Now
free.
we're
You definitely
cooking.
can. Oh, honey. No. 1310 says bye-bye.
Run while you can.
And you know the best part?
You
I could even just play this, but I don't think I will. I think I'll pass, see what they do. Oh, bros.
took the bait.
Guess I'll play it. Okay, watch as they cry. Are you ready? Overwhelm, Enraged Yeti. No! Come on, let me play my hand. 5 packs to earn gems or something to buy them. I'm gonna tell you a really cool secret, Magnum. Are you ready? Hey everyone, thanks so much for watching our video. Now to give a special shout out to our sponsor tier patrons. Neji Kuma, we appreciate all the support you give to us. You keep the channel growing and the content flowing. If you want to be alerted to when we post a new video, make sure to ding that bell next to the subscribe button. If you like the content you see here, then consider tossing us a follow on twitch.tv/FierceFerrets.
And if you're really feeling the ferrety love, please consider supporting our work at patreon.com/FierceFerrets. We don't make any money here on YouTube, so we rely on the generosity of our Twitch and Patreon subs, listed in these credits here, to bring more quality entertainment to you. And you'll get some great rewards for helping out. Thanks again, friends!
And we'll see you next video.